This video outlines how to make a square web-ready image for a website. Here we go. I have in a folder a large image called large image bad file name with a slash in it. File names aren't supposed to have a slash, so it's got a bad file name. And it's 3.7 megs, way too large for the web. And so here we go. We're going to drop it into Photoshop. When the file comes up or the image comes up in Photoshop, you want to use your cropping tool. And we'll use the cropping tool. Just use the marquee here anywhere you want. And if you hold the shift key down, it locks it in at a square. So you lock it in at a square, you bring it down, and then we can adjust it to the right to show the skier and some of the more of the mountains. Double click anywhere in the large area, that makes it a square. The next thing you want to do is go to image size and inspect its image size. I can see that the resolution is 240 pixels per inch. We need that to be 72 dots per inch, which changes its dimensions there down to 658. So I can say, and then I'm trying to make a 500 by 500 square. So here we go, 500, and it automatically does the height because it's locked in. See the lock right there. And you can say OK to that. You can see 72, 500 by 500. Say OK. There it is right there. And then the next thing you want to do is save for web. There's a feature in here which makes a web-ready image. You can go save for web. Up comes this neat little box. When you first pull it up, it only has one window, the original image. But what I like to do is do two up so you can see the original and the optimized. And you can see the file size 732 and the optimized image size 15K. So that's 700 down to 15. That's quite a savings in file size. And let's see here. The next thing we want to do is check JPEG. It is a JPEG, and then you could do 30% compression, 30, and that you can see some degradation in the mountain. So you might want to make this 40% compression on an image with a gradient blend like that. At any rate, we hit the save button. The next thing the system does is, since this is a web-ready image, it automatically knows that you can't have any spaces or symbols, and you can see how it replaced the slash with an underscore and then put dashes in wherever there was a space. And so now this is a good image. I can get rid of the words bad file name, I can get rid of the dashes, get rid of the underscore, and it's just large dash image, and we'll put that on the desktop and save. And that's how you make a web-ready image square for a website. You can see on my desktop here, I'll hide Photoshop. There it is right there. And if we drop it into the folder, you can see its file size goes from 3,700 down to 18. That is a massive file savings, and the reason why files need to be optimized for the web. Have a great day.